All right, this is it. We haven't heard what it sounds like yet. Let's fire it up. Of course. Good morning, everybody. This is my start to my trip to Oregon to get my 1972 Chevy Suburban. It is 4:15 in the morning and we gotta head to the airport. Alright, here at the airport in Knoxville. It is 6 o'clock in the morning and we're gonna fly to Chicago and then on to Portland. See you guys in Portland. Alright, so I kind of missed you guys at the Portland airport. Made it all the way down back to Cottage Grove where I used to live. Picked up the Suburban from my neighbor. And now I'm heading back up towards Portland. So tomorrow we're going to be doing some thrashing on this thing. We've got new exhaust. We've got an O2 sensor kit for it. We've got carburetor jet kit, we got intake manifold gaskets, we got a few things so that we need to address before we hit the road. We got one day to do it. We're going to be doing it tomorrow, and then we're going to be hitting the road, headed back to Tennessee. So I'm going to see you guys tomorrow in the shop. We're here at the shop. Getting bad. Wow. Holy crap. Alright, so here we are. We're opening boxes. What do we got? What do we got? We got the pipes, exhaust pipes. We got a 3-inch exhaust. That looks like a 3-inch exhaust. That should be the mufflers. Yep. Yep, knockoff Flowmasters. Right. From Speedway. We've got our poly jet kit. Beautiful. And our AEM O2 sensor kit. Nice. Oh. And I bought a little screwdriver that's for jets specifically. Why do you have this? It's gonna go on the exhaust so we can tune it. Oh. So we're gonna get to pulling this intake manifold off first. We got a set of spark plugs for it. We got the intake manifold gaskets. And then all that stuff, I guess, will be after. When we get that done, we'll go to the exhaust and start doing the exhaust. We got one day to do this, so we'll see what we can get done. You gotta hit the road tomorrow. Yep. Run it. So we got intake manifold off. We're looking at things. We see some pretty drippy breathers. You know, it's got some run down there. Same on this side. Blow by. That usually means blow by in the engine, even though this engine's pretty new. But I beat on it. So now we're gonna prep the intake manifold and we're gonna throw it back on there. That's pretty much it right there. We're gonna put some silicone in the valley pans here. And one thing we're going to do is definitely make sure that that sets up before we start running this again. So we're gonna go ahead and put this thing back together, and you guys will see us again in a minute when it's done. Alright, so quick update here. We just ran to the auto parts store, got some fluids. We ran to Harbor Freight, bought $50 worth of tools. That's what $50 worth of tools looks like. Bare essentials to get us by on our road trip. We have to put the carb back on, change some spark plugs, and then that should be it for under the hood. And then we got to get it up on the lift and do the exhaust. So we'll see you guys. I'm not going to film any of this. We're going to throw the carb back on. I'll catch you guys when we get this thing running again, and then we're going to throw it on the lift and start working on the exhaust. All right, we're ready to start this thing. Got all the fluids in it, got new spark plugs, intake manifold gasket. We're ready to go. We got to throw a timing light on this thing, set up the timing, and then we're ready to move on if everything goes good. Alternator. What's it doing?
It's hitting on that.
Oh yeah, it'll pull it out.
Yep. And up.
Oh. It probably moves it out of the way once it tightens. Just crank it in. You want me to cranker? Yes, at the timing.
Sure.
Let me go more advanced. Okay, I'll work with that.
Oh, because it wasn't when I was in there.
It was working?
Yeah.
Weird.
Sure.
I don't know. Try it again. Plugged in. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Okay, I need to tighten down that distributor. All right, distributor's tight. Put the air cleaner on. Tack is plugged in, pretty sure. What is this wire? No, that didn't feel plugged in.
Oh, really?
I think I missed the terminal. Here we go. That feels plugged in. It probably had a little bit of contact at first. need that. Okay, now what?
Is everything moved?
Yep. Got this. This. Ah, the plot thickens. All right, we got it up on the lift, and what a mess. That could be a rear main. Oh, it's just leaking from everywhere.
Stop, David. Move it straight over here.
Oh, okay. That's better. Actually, I don't think it's a rear main. It seems like it's coming down from up top, but where is all this coming from? You know, I put a new oil pan gasket on this. Maybe the bolts need to be checked.
It's seeping. It's leaking a little bit.
But look at this. Where's this coming from?
Your,
The dipstick tube?
Yep.
Oh my God, it is. Holy cow, that's an easy fix. Okay, so we gotta pull dipstick tube, fix that.
It is.
I mean, it looks so clean right there. Yeah. I hope it's not leaking around that. It shouldn't. No, because look how clean it is. Like just that whole pathway down is like spotless. Like that's where the oil's been running.
Yeah.
Okay, so transmission. It's got a lot of.
Oh, your front. So okay, look at your front oil pan gasket.
Is it leaking? Oh God, what happened there?
Yeah.
I think that's just the edge of it.
I don't know.
Because it doesn't even look like it's been leaking there. Like a seepage, but there's no running. You see that? See how it's kind of untouched?
Dust. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's much of an issue. Because that's just the edge of the gasket. It's like a high, there it is. It's like supposed to be a really good gasket, you know?
Okay.
Like it was supposed to be like the one that would fix the leaking. So I think we check all the bolts on that for sure.
Let's clean it.
Yeah.
And maybe run it again.
We could and just try to watch. Yeah. It's really full of oil right now, so it should leak, you know.
Oh, we're gonna pull the brake clean.
Okay. Oh my gosh, such a mess. Well, it's not gonna rust under here. Alright, so we gotta do some cleanup. We're gonna run it and try to figure out where the oil's coming from. It looks like it's coming from that dipstick tube. It's one of the places. I think it's coming also. We didn't really look on the back of the motor to see where it's coming from. But I don't really see anything super obvious, so most of it appears to be coming from down here. So the crank might just be pushing oil right out of that tube if there's nothing in there sealing it. As for the transmission, I don't know, I might just put some fluid in it and call that one good. Looks like it's leaking out of this bolt, probably leaking out of that connection right there. But we'll check the pan bolts, put some fluid in that, and that'll probably be okay. Ooh, this is getting a little bit sketchier, for sure. Oh yeah. Oh, it's coming out of the metal part. Look at it. That's not good. The crank is just throwing it at that, pushing it out. Okay, look a little bit more. Nothing else is actively leaking. That's our main problem. Alright, so sorry I didn't get a very good video of that happening. It was the crank's throwing it right at that dipstick tube, and it's pushing right out the adapter that adapts the
the dipstick tube into the pan. It's just a crappy chrome pan. You shouldn't use these chrome pans. They always suck. It came on this motor, so that's why I'm using it. So I tried to get the dipstick tube out, but the truck was just too hot. So we just decided to switch to the exhaust here. So that's what we're doing, just pulling the exhaust apart, and then we'll get back to the dipstick tube once everything cools off.
Alright, so here's what we got to work with in here. Let's turn this down. Alright, so this is a Speedway 3-inch hot rod kit. It comes with 4 U-bins, 4 45s, 4 90s, and 4 straight pieces of pipe. And then this is their 3-inch kind of knockoff chambered Flowmaster-ish mufflers. So we got that. And we're just going to start building it from here, guys. I mean, we're just going to start putting a pipe up. I mean, one piece of straight pipe fits in here perfectly, and we're going to try and put the mufflers up in here so they're out of the way. But we're just going to get cracking on it and just make it happen. Making it happen.
Here I am drilling the hole for the O2 sensor bung, and I don't know if I explained this, but we're going to be using the O2 sensor and the gauge that shows you the air-fuel ratio to make adjustments as we're on this road trip and get this thing to run optimally. So we're going to be making jet changes according to what we see on the gauge.
There's some sharp ones. That's it. Almost went past it. We'll try it. Yep, harder it is. Here's us. So, this one turns up like so.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have to go a little bit more or something.
It looks
Like
exactly
perfect.
perfect.
Like that.
It's like centered in between the
Let's see what a muffler looks like on there.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Just like that, basically.
Yeah.
We could probably tilt it a little bit like that. Just to get it a little closer away from the floor. I think it's something like that, right?
Yep. Beautiful.
Okay.
So let me know where you want the muffler and I'll hold it and then we'll tack it.
Okay. Alright, so we tried to remove, man, this is not going to be able to see much, but we tried to remove this little adapter right here out of the pan. I think it's actually welded in there, but it's not sealed because that's where our oil's coming out of. So we're going to use some steel stick. Kenny's mixing it up right now from JB Weld, and we're just going to smash it in there and try and get it in that groove and just fill it in and hopefully...
Wrap the whole thing around it, maybe?
Yeah, just make a little cocoon.
Play-Doh!
Yeah. And hopefully that seals it up, and we'll keep working on the exhaust while that sets up. So we got the exhaust on this side. We're getting really close. We even got this tailpipe put on here. We just have to make this turn right here, and then we got, of course, got to duplicate this all on the other side. But here's our first tailpipe. Obviously we got to cut it off shorter, but it's gonna be nice. All right, here's what we got so far. We got our pipes run all the way through. We got our O2 sensor bung in there and O2 sensor installed. Bung. Pipes, pretty much, we're getting real close to being welded up here. Let me show you guys where the mufflers are. You're good. I'll work around it. See the muffler just poking out there. We got our tailpipes. We still got to cut those. Here is our mufflers. This is looking sweet, so we're getting pretty close. It's getting late. Let me turn this light off. That thing sucks. Can you see your face? Yeah. It's getting later. We're getting ready to get out of here, so we're going to finish up this welding, do a couple more small things, and we're going to button this up. We got tailpipes cut.
Exhaust welded.
Good, everything is welded. We're putting this wheel back on. We gotta check tire pressures. We gotta stab the dipstick back in this thing. And then we're gonna be headed home for the night. So we're gonna get this thing started up. We're gonna finish all that stuff and we're gonna get this thing started up and we'll check in with you guys and show you what it sounds like. And then we're gonna call it. All right, this is it. We haven't heard what it sounds like yet. Let's fire it up. Of course. Hit it. All right, let me do it. All right, it may not have spark because it doesn't sound like it has spark. It's not plugged in.
Oh, Hubbard.
All right. That should do it. Alright, that is it. We are done with the Suburban. We got to hit the road tomorrow. We're heading to Tennessee. If you want to see that video, stay tuned. That's going to be it for this one. Please smash that like button, hit the subscribe, ring the bell if you want to get notified of future videos coming out from DJ's Hot Rod and Fab. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are tired. We're going home. We'll catch you on the next one.
Alright everybody, make sure you stay tuned to future episodes. We got a 2,500 mile road trip ahead of us. This is just a little sneak peek of the Wham Museum in Hood River, Oregon. We got a lot of places we're going to stop, a lot of things to see along the way. So make sure you tune in to the next couple episodes for sure. The trip definitely does not go out without a few problems for sure. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.